I don't know about you, but I'm tired of the shifts that we are seeing on social media, especially as an entrepreneur who is relying on organic reach and organic content to get more customers, to get more eyes on my offer. I'm tired. And in this video, I would like to talk to you about shifts and changes in social media today and why LinkedIn is still the most stable platform out of all social media platforms, although LinkedIn has its changes. And also, I will give you practical advice what to do specifically on LinkedIn as it changes that we are seeing on social media. We are really shifting from social media when we connect it with friends to interest media when we really get and serve content based on our interests. A lot of entrepreneurs talk about it. Gary Vee talks about TikTokification of the internet on social media platforms, that like now people are following the interest, not they're not following you, they're following content that is based on their interest. And this is why it is so important to like connect with your audience, like especially right here right now, so they can see more of your content, right? Attention has shifted, behavior of the people has shifted. If early on we were saying those things when people would say, hey, like, don't talk about yourself, talk about your customer, talk about their pain points, talk about what they're going through, talk about their transformation. And they're right. But right now, we see a lot of coaches, we see a lot of gurus, we see a lot of experts, we see a lot of business owners. I mean, listen, I am like walking to the gym, and I think there's like every single person is using their cell phone, their own social media. There's some like they're promoting some sort of offer. And I have never met another coach at the coffee shop. And it literally happened to me a few months ago when I met another coach literally at the coffee shop. So like the attention is changing and the way we consume content is changing. So people looking for more relatable content, and that more relatable content is when you present your point of view, right? And this is kind of like this is kind of generic, and these are kind of generic things that I'm seeing on social media, but where everybody zigs, LinkedIn zags. So in worked for at least a couple of years for anti-virality. They decided that they will actually distribute content based on value and community engagement versus virality. So this is when a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of creators on LinkedIn say, hey, listen, my reach is down. Nobody can reach anything. My posts used to have thousands of impressions. Now it's down to 500 or 200. And I think that LinkedIn as a platform is still recalibrating how they're going to move forward and how they're moving forward. But LinkedIn focus is not virality, but connection, community, and networking. Why it is a good news for you? It is a good news for you because you're going to have intentional leads. When on other social media platforms, your post can go viral, but virality may not bring you a lot of business. And listen, I had my viral moments on other social media platforms, and unfortunately, those viral moments, they don't always turn into clients. So LinkedIn is focusing on community. In my previous lesson, I was talking about relationship marketing, identity-based messaging, and why that messaging and that marketing and that system works incredibly well on LinkedIn versus other social media platforms, because people come on LinkedIn with intention. And yes, whereas like interest social media marketing and interest media on LinkedIn, you can actually curate your list of people who are listening to you. There are few tricks. I will tell you more tips and tricks and techniques that you can use in my next video, but in this video, I want to give you a quick win. When you connect with somebody on LinkedIn, we know that pitch slapping is no, but send them a meaningful welcome message. Like, don't try to aim for sale, but send them a message. You can introduce yourself. You can say what you like about them. You can say why you connected with them. You can say what you have in common, literally whatever it is. That's magic for you. I tested it so many times when I would message somebody and they would message me, and all of a sudden I see their content. This is where you intentionally draw their attention to your content. Now, like, they gotta engage with your content, and when you engage with their content, they engage with your content. And then there's a golden hour LinkedIn stuff when, in order for your content to perform fairly well, you should engage with other people's content. That's LinkedIn. And it is a good thing because on Instagram, for example, I don't have control over performance of my content. Like, I just have to hope that Instagram will be kind enough to push it to the people. And sometimes it's just wrong time, wrong day, wrong words. Like, I breathe a little bit in my reel and people don't engage. Good content, good messaging, different intention. People don't go for deep content on Instagram. They go on LinkedIn. They go on YouTube. They might even go on Facebook. LinkedIn is where you can have cultivated attention. And when you have this reciprocity, when you engage with them, they start engaging with you. Again, not a guarantee. Just because you engage with somebody doesn't mean that they will engage with you. But when you are in communication with them, you engage with their content, they respond to your comment, they might like your content, and then this relationship really starts. So, this is why LinkedIn has significant advantage over other social media platforms. Of course, LinkedIn constantly messes up good tools that we used to use and not able to use anymore, like audio live events, when people would come hang out like a clubhouse, and now they don't have it natively anymore. People were comfortable coming to audio events because they didn't have to have their face on the screen, and they could share and they could hear the stories, and it was basically like a radio show on your platform, and you are all about cultivating platform. Listen, there's no perfect social media platform, but right now, when the trust is low, the demand, the bar for quality is incredibly high. If I were you, I would spare my energy and attention on the platform that actually matters, that actually provides me the result, provides me clients. Yes, it may not be the fanciest content editing tools and music and things like that, but it's a stable platform, and the stable platform is LinkedIn. If you add a little bit of comments, if you add a little bit more DMs without pitch slapping, people don't like being pitch slapped anywhere, and a little bit more reciprocity, you start building community. Right? Seriously, don't take just my word for it. Go on LinkedIn and engage with somebody. Take your Instagram post and repurpose. Let's say you have really good captions. Slap your selfie add in the captions. Boom. Like as you posted it for the next hour, just go and engage and comment. Like, like really meaningful comments. Like really put your heart into it and send DMs to people. Right? Say, hey, like really appreciated your content. Wonder how you came out with that. Hey, thank you for connecting. What's up? Like, like conversations and see what it does. Listen, you will be amazed. Listen, if you are a business owner, if you are like a service provider and you want to standardize your lead generation and you want to add LinkedIn to your business, for my 40th birthday, I ran a promotion. I will install LinkedIn system in your business. I will give you the playbook, what to do on LinkedIn to generate more leads specifically for you. More importantly, we will adjust your messaging because your messaging has to sell. Because if your messaging sucks, LinkedIn won't solve it. We gotta look at your offer. Maybe your offer needs to be reworked or tweaked so it is like not just applicable for LinkedIn, that it's just applicable for your audience. Again, your audience is everywhere, including LinkedIn. The reason they're not buying, maybe it is because the offer. We're gonna look at the offer and we're gonna tie it all together with a social selling system that is easy to implement. You don't have to overthink it within 30 days in your business. That it is something, it is going to be a tool that you can either use it yourself or hand it off to your team member and say, hey, this is the SOPs. We're going to come out with a list of SOPs, standard procedure of operation. This is something that you do every day on my LinkedIn profile. Go and do it so you can generate the leads and the appointments and the clients and the sales. Now, the link for this offer is in the description. After you complete the investment, you will see the calendar invite, like Calendly. You can book an appointment with me. And for the next 30 days, we're going to work together. 4 calls, 30 days implementation, asynchronous coaching. We're gonna be super dialed in. I will optimize your LinkedIn profile, super important. We will discover what tools on LinkedIn are most profitable for you. Is it live stream? Is it articles? Is it just posting? Is it DM? We're gonna fine tune LinkedIn specifically for you for the next 30 days. All right. In the next video, we're gonna talk about the actual algorithms and strategies and tweaks and tricks and what you can do. Stick around and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.